Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio December 29, 2022. You want to bring harmony and balance to your family and home life today, with the moon in your solar 4th house and Venus and Neptune heading into harmony. Focusing on what makes you feel comfortable and safe is helpful and calming. The chances are excellent that you recognize different levels and dimensions of your needs that you usually miss. These transits encourage a romantic or idealistic outlook. At the same time, intuition runs high for business ideas. Still, the real beauty of the day lies in a stronger awareness of intangibles that contribute to a sense of satisfaction. Karmic cycles are certainly not your favorite, as you are a zodiac sign that loves to live in the moment, strike out and pursue adventure, and learn in retrospect. However, mighty Saturn, the great taskmaster planet, does not work like that. Since 2020, he has spun in your solar 3rd house, which has been teaching you important life lessons. Presently, he is operating at full strength because he is in direct motion. First, it could have made it harder for you to speak your mind to partners or a sweetheart until you truly know for a fact it is what you mean to say. Next, it could have made it harder for you to travel, especially when it comes to quick trips and journeys. Know this will pass. Intuitively create your sacred space at work. Although you love to travel and go on adventures, you may feel like you are being called home when the moon enters Pisces. It might be tempting to take your work with you on the go, but the lunation encourages you to settle into a creative workspace. You could use this time to navigate your options with cleaning, organizing, and decorating your work environment to create a professionally intuitive space for yourself. By doing so, you may feel more settled and inspired to be productive at work. Even though the much faster Mercury returned to your income sector 3 days ahead of Venus, at a standstill ahead of his retrograde turn tomorrow, the planet of money is catching up. They will align tomorrow just as Mercury turns retrograde, but already heart and mind are coming together, with Venus' expectations for the future coming together with his willingness to stay on to focus on the when, where, and how. Personal growth comes in many forms and packages, and sometimes the most challenging thing we can do is ask ourselves what we would really like to see change in our personal habits. Whether it's brushing your teeth more often or giving up alcohol for a period of time, there are things you will automatically think of when you ask yourself the question seriously. Don't be afraid to take steps to improve your manners or physical appearance. It's a healthy conscience that wants to fit in and look good. Welcome to a day filled with your own essence. With the convergence of your 9 energy with this day, you can bet it'll be eventful. Chances are you'll be quite busy socially throughout the holiday season, and if there is someone with whom you have a problem, consider letting it go for this day. While this may not be a long-term solution, it can be a good one for the time being. Direct your energy into enjoying the time spent with the people you love the most and have some fun. The moon's last visit to your home and family sector for the year comes just as Neptune and the asteroid Juno have aligned. This is a chance to become more emotionally and intuitively engaged as the planet of dreams and the queen of commitment come together to turn the sense of what's possible that Jupiter left you with when it comes to home, family, and/or property matters into dreams and resolutions for the new year. This is not about the when, where, and how, for there are planets returning in the early months of 2023 that will help with that. Jupiter has been in your romantic sector for a week, and with the moon returning for its last visit for the year tomorrow, this is giving you a chance to let things settle as you adjust to having the planet of luck and expansion back on board. Tomorrow's romantically charged lunar vibes will be the first step in embracing the expansive months for love and matters of the heart now stretching out in front of you. Our eyes in the sky. You have a lot to do before 2023 starts, so make sure all your devices are charged up when the moon enters your technology zone on Tuesday. You don't want to miss a hot invite or juicy gossip because your phone is dead. Use this 3-in-1 charging station so you don't waste energy on multiple outlets. However, The end of the year could have you feeling stuck in a rut when Mercury goes retrograde in your expansion zone on Thursday. When travel plans get cancelled and you're stuck at home, use this side quest deck to help you get moving on new adventures. Spend the last day of 2022 doing some self-care when the moon enters your sign on Saturday. You want to say goodbye to this year looking stunning. Put on this vitamin C serum to start your year on a glowing note. We might encounter frustrations around being misunderstood, so try not to rush through explaining yourself if you feel the need to clarify a situation. If you can manage it, take the time to meditate before beginning your day, to help you find your center and reconnect to your breath. Unfortunately, things will get a bit heavier this afternoon as the Pisces moon squares Mars retrograde. There could be major issues around communication in relationships in both seen and unseen ways. Watch out for gaslighting behaviors, and don't let anyone talk you out of what you're feeling. If you aren't able to find a resolution with your partner, postpone important conversations until tomorrow. This tricky cosmic climate won't necessarily come across in sinister ways, but it would be wise to proceed with caution concerning people or situations that seem too good to be true. The evening brings a lot of emotional uncertainty with it, so if you feel like unplugging for a bit, that's totally acceptable. The energy here is messy and could lead to us getting caught up in social media, so take a step back if you feel yourself spiraling in those realms. In the morning, the Pisces moon sextiles the Capricorn sun, offering a pleasant start to our day. Here, intuition and logic play nicely together, and imagination steers our choices. Yet, ultimately, rationality has the final say, providing a series of checks and balances to keep us from following a mirage. With our feet on the ground but our heads in the clouds, we can use this time to manifest creative ambitions. This is an ideal aspect for harmonious socializing and relationship building. Following this, Juno, the asteroid of fidelity, aligns with Neptune in Pisces, inspiring us to idealize our commitments. We devote ourselves to the ones we love, extending extra compassion to our partners, seeing the good and ignoring their human shortcomings. This transit can provide a healing influence, allowing petty differences to be forgotten. If maintaining relationships has felt like a chore lately, this aspect will stop us from going through the motions. We'll remember what we saw in others at the union's inception. However, Juno-Neptune can also cause legitimate grievances to be forgotten, driving us to ignore problems that require serious work to overcome. Be sure not to place your partner so high on a pedestal that you cannot see the situation for what it is. If we are single, this can be a time of committing to another without much forethought, convinced that magic has brought you together, that your meeting was fated. This may be true, but fate often has a way of playing tricks. The nature of the commitment you make to each other may contain hidden clauses that will have to be negotiated for this union to be successful.